Hi, love. This one's for you. I'm Jess, and this is the Effortless Expansion Podcast. This podcast is for women who are ready to do it differently. Women who are tired of being tired. Women who are ready to shift out of the old ways and rules that are still lingering from generations and generations of doing it a certain way. Together, we are going to expand your life in every way. Effortless expansion of yourself, your relationships, your health, your wealth. Write your own rules, your own way, for you. Here on this podcast, you will redefine the way you show up for yourself and your desires. You will create visions for this limitless life and what it gets to look like for yourself and your family. You will reshape the way you show up for your friendships, children, and your spouse every week. Together, we will reinvent how your limitless life looks and feels in less than 20 minutes. I'm so glad you've chosen to be here with me. You ready? Let's do this. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Effortless Expansion Podcast. Today's is going to be a really, really good one. And here's why. We're going to talk about how to manifest. I have really been compelled, pushed by myself, by the universe, to claim this as my magic. Okay. So I've shared with you guys before, I am the queen of manifestation. I'm just going to call it like it is. The things that have happened to me more recently in the universe, my soul is just calling me out. Claim it for what it is. You're here to lead. And so that's what I'm doing today. That's what I have been doing. And you've been seeing it in my content, how I show up and how I deliver value to you and how I speak my truth and my polarizing content that comes out. And that is to activate you. And so before we jump in today, what I want to do is I want to tell you what I have going on in my world right now. So right now, I am accepting women inside the unknown. This is my 3-month sacred space where together we navigate the unknown for you. So there's where you are and where you desire to go, what you desire to manifest. And the in-between space is called the unknown. And this is my magic, my mission, my passion, my purpose, because the unknown can be a scary place. You can be looking for your manifestation. Where is it? When's it going to show up? All these things. And so I'm here to guide you into the unknown, to hold your hand, to tell you it's going to be okay, and to teach you the tools to master it. Because when you can master the unknown, you can master manifestation. Okay. And that is the really freaking truth. Okay. The next space that you can come into is unruly. And this is my 5-day space, really welcoming you to get unruly, to examine the rules that you have in your life, the beliefs you have in your life, and asking you to get unruly in them. And that starts Sunday, March 26th. It goes for 5 days. So what does it mean? It runs until the 31st. It runs until the 30th. And that's where we're going to come together. We're going to look at the rules, beliefs in your life. We're going to break them all down, clear what is no longer working for you, both energetically and physically, and make room, make space, put back in your body, because your body is full of energy, right? The energy and the rules that actually do serve you, the beliefs that actually do serve you. All right. These are my spaces to come into my world right now. And I'm so thrilled and honored to welcome you inside. All right. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's talk about manifestation. And I want this to be quick and short and sweet, because there's so many resources out there to teach you manifestation. And truth, I'm also teaching you manifestation, but what I want you to know is you innately know manifestation. You are born learning how to manifest. The minute you are born, you're manifesting things. You're bringing things into your current reality. And I think all the tools, all the resources, all the buzzwords inside with manifestation is about it overcomplicates our mind. We see it. We see all these books. We see all these courses. We see all these coaches, and we're like, whoa, it's just so much. And I want to encourage you to accept the belief that manifestation is fun and easy, because it is. And I'm just going to give you 3 quick tips on this podcast episode to reinstill in you your belief, your clarity, your certainty that you can manifest effortlessly anything you want. Okay. And sure, there could be reasons why something you want doesn't manifest right now, this second, tomorrow, next week, next month. But I want these tools are the same. So let's break it down. Ways to manifest. And you're going to want to come back to this podcast episode, and you're probably going to want to share it with others. Ways to manifest. Think about what you want. Number 1, think about what you want. Get really clear on what you want.
What do you want? Why do you want it? Do you want a red car, a blue car, a green car? Do you want white seats, black seats, red seats? Do you want to be married? Do you want to be single for the rest of your life? Do you want to be a mom? Do you not want to be a mom? Do you want to have 3 kids? Do you want to have 4 kids? Do you want to have 2 kids? Do you want to have 1 kid? Get really clear on what you want and why you want it. I want this because, and you know what? Why can also be, I want it because I freaking want it. I once had a coach and she was like, why do you want it? I go, because I said the other word, not freaking, because I want it. She was like, sweet, cool. That's all you need. But why do you want it? Because oftentimes and this is when this can get sticky in your manifestation. Oftentimes you want the car because Sally down the street has the car and you're comparing yourself. And that's not a true desire. So that's why I ask you what you want. And if you want it because you just want it, fine. But it has to feel good. It cannot be competing with, it's not your true desire. You just want it because you think it's going to give you better status or so you can be in competition or so you can, be like Sally down the street or whatever. What do you want? Get really clear on what you want and why do you want it? Okay, that's 1. 2 is think about what you want. I want this green car. Oh, it's going to feel so good when I drive this green car. I want this green car. Oh my goodness, the peace of mind when I drive it across the country because it's brand new is going to be awesome. Oh, I want this green car. So when I get in it, the heat actually works and it's works faster. And I don't have to wait 10 minutes before it to actually get warm, the heat. And I want you to think about what you want. I want you to think about how it's going to feel when you lay in bed next to your partner. I want you to feel about whatever it is, the thing that you want. Think about it. Think about it as much as you can. Okay. 1, get clear on what you want. What do you want? Get clear on it. Why do you want it? 2, think about what you want as often as you can. Don't think about what you don't want. Don't allow your mind to go, well, what if that doesn't happen? What if it doesn't work out? What if she says no? What if I don't get approved? What if I don't get the client? Blah, 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 blah. No. We're not thinking about what we don't want. We're thinking about what we do want. 3, step 3, feel what it's going to feel like when you have the thing. So you want that car? Go drive the car. Go feel what it's going to feel like when you actually own the car. Imagine how the seats are going to feel. Put your hand on the steering wheel, feel it. This is the full embodiment of it, okay? Feel what you want. The more you get into the feeling of it, the faster, the easier, the quicker it comes without resistance, right? Again, don't allow your mind to be like, what if this doesn't happen? What if I don't get approved? What if she says no? What if blah, 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 blah. We're not playing that game where this is the game of manifestation. It's a freaking game, y'all. I like to win. How about you? Okay. This is how we win at it. Feel how it's going to feel when you have the thing. All right. And then what I want you to do, so you're going to think about it. You're going to, number 1, what do you want? Why do you want it? 2, think about it as much as you can. 3, feel about it as much as you can. 4, I guess these are 4 tips, not 3. Take aligned massive action. What is aligned massive action? Aligned action is, it's a gift from the universe that says hey, go visit this dealership. Hey, call your friend to see if you could interview them on their podcast. Hey, do this live video. Hey, ask your boss for a raise. Those things that the universe gives to you, that just thoughts that come to your mind that are part that could bring you closer to your manifestation. That's inspired, okay, intuitive. And then the massive part, and when I say take massive action, is the actually doing it, right? The action part is the doing it. It's doing massive action. Okay, I got 3 ideas today that are going to bring me closer to my manifestation. It's ask my boss for a raise. It's to go drive my dream car. It's to ask so-and-so out on a date. Okay. All those are really scary AF, but that's massive aligned action. And I'm going to freaking do it. So I'm going to ask my boss for a raise at our meeting at 12. I'm going to go drive the dream car on my way home from work. And tonight I'm going to call so-and-so and ask them out on a date. Sweet. Align massive action. This is it, y'all. Okay, let's go to the beginning. Step 1, what do you want? Why do you want it? What do you want? Get really clear on what you want and why you want it. 2, think about what you want, not what you don't, as much as you can. Feel what it's going to feel like when you have the thing that you want. How are you going to act? Who are you going to be? How are you going to answer the phone? How are you going to do your hair? How's your hair going to look? What kind of clothes you're going to wear? All those things. Feel in your body. What is it going to feel like when you have the very thing that you want, right? The thing that you identified, number 1. 4 is take massive aligned action. Every idea that comes up, every inspired action, you read a book, you're like, oh my gosh, I could create content on that. I could talk about this. I could do that very thing they did in the book. Do that. Take massive aligned action. That's it, y'all. That's it. This is effortless manifestation. Easy peasy. I'm going to be teaching a masterclass in a program. I shouldn't call it a masterclass, a program, and it's called Effortless Manifestation. It's going to be 6 weeks, and it is all about manifestation, breaking it down for you, all the tools, all the resources, all my tips, all my tricks. You guys, have manifested some incredible things in my life. Boom, 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 boom recently. And the universe is pushing me. This is my magic, my mission, my medicine to teach it to you guys in this way, this simplified, easy way. You can buy manifestation from somebody who has a huge following, who has a 16-week program, which costs thousands of dollars, be in a program with thousands of other people. Or you could join Effortless Manifestation with me, which is 6 weeks, where every week when we meet live, you can ask me a question. There will be bonus live sessions with me. This is where you get my resources. This is where I'm going to ask you to choose one thing that you want to manifest during our time together. And we get to entangle our energy into it. Because one thing I know about me and my clients, my one-on-one clients I've served in my programs, is when I know what you want, when we entangle our energy together, we create this vortex together. So it's me and you both creating for you in your reality to bring that manifestation in. There's so much freaking power in that. You don't get that in a big program. I'm telling you that right now, because I've been one that's been in those programs with thousands of other people, and you don't actually get to talk to the person that's created it. They don't actually answer your questions. You're one of like 5, 10,000. Okay. And it costs you thousands of dollars. And yes, it works. But yet it's so freaking comprehensive. You don't need to know all the science and all the things. If you do, cool, that's your thing. I'm not here to teach you that. I'm here to get right down to it, down and dirty. What is it? Let's do it. Let's put it into action for your life. So be on the lookout for this Effortless Manifestation coming soon. I can't freaking wait for it. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. And I will see you in the next episode. You are an incredible manifester. Let's get that belief in your head. I love you.
Hey, if you love this podcast episode, can you please do me 2 quick favors? 1, take a screenshot of the podcast episode you're listening to right now, post it on your stories, and tag me at EffortlesslyJess. I'm going to be so thrilled to hear from you, and I will always repost it for my audience to see. 2nd, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, can you please leave me a 5-star review? These 2 little things take only a few minutes, but they mean so much to me. Not only does it make my day to connect with my soul sisters on the internet, but as a podcast host, these are 2 things you can do to help me get my message out to impact the women of the world. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to talk to you in next week's episode. To your effortless expansion always.